these are the steps on how to do your recertification process. We understand it's cumbersome. So the first thing you need to do is go on to dadeschools.net, which is the main page. And then from here,
you're going to go to directories, district offices, and then you're going to click on C for certification. 2 certifications will come up, but we want the one for Miami-Dade, which you are currently clicking on.
See, this one says Tallahassee, not that one, the one that says 1450 Northeast 2nd Avenue.
From there, over here, it says what's new. So they're explaining to us that there's a new process, and we're going to click here for additional information.
Okay, so once you're on this page, you can read through it. But pretty much it's telling you why they're going paperless and why they're trying to make it convenient, and they're not even mailing certifications anymore. And so once you read it, you'll see that this is a 2-step process. The first step is that you have to click on here to go to the Florida Department of Education to do the recertification. Once you do that, you'll come back here to do step 2, which is pay for it. So right now we're going to go ahead and show you step 1, which is clicking on here and going to the Florida Department of Education. Okay, so once you're on the Florida Department of Education website, right in the middle where it says Educator Certificate, you're going to click on Apply or Check Status. Now here it's important, you may be a returning user, but if you have never used this website anymore, or you've never used this website at all, then you are going to begin here for sign up. You'll go through that process, which should take you about 5 to 10 minutes to do a profile, and then you'll be able to sign in on this page. Okay, so on this page is where we begin the process of the application. Here you will see your actual professional license number. You'll verify that you're doing your 5-year renewable. But what's important about this page is that once you have done this process and you come back here, you're supposed to get your certificate in 30 days. Now remember, they're not mailing it to you anymore. They're going to email it to you. So if for whatever reason 30 days have passed, you haven't seen it in your email, if you log back in and you're on this first page, you can say view documents. You hit this select right here, and you will be able to see all of your certifications, and it should pop up right at the top. You'll be able to view it. Okay, so as we begin, you're right here and you're gonna hit renew application, select. And it'll take you to the next page where you'll start to read. Okay, once you're on this page, you'll see that it explains the process so you can read it thoroughly. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on next over here. So this is where the application actually begins. You're gonna answer the questions. Has your professional certificate expired? No, mine has not expired yet. Did you complete all renewal requirements prior to the expiration of the certificate? Yes, that means do you have all your master plan points, and are you eligible to recertify? Then I will click on next. So you will have completed a couple of pages with your personal information you're verifying. Then you'll get to this page. This page at the top says renew application, remove subjects. Some people have gotten confused and they've clicked on here to remove subjects. Do not click on anything if you don't want to remove any of that. So I want to keep everything on my certification. So I'm going to leave it just as it is. I will not click on anything except next. This one asks about being a national board for professional teaching standards. So when you reach this page, this is for anyone who perhaps has added a degree or has taken some college credit courses. You want to add it on here. But if you haven't, if you're only doing it on your master plan points through the district, then you can just keep on going. All right, so after you answer all those very private questions about your records and sealed and expunged and all that other stuff, you're gonna keep on hitting next and add anything here that has to be, applicable to you and your renewal application. Then you're finally gonna get here. On this page is where you are going to add what you are recertifying in. So for me, it's ESE grades K through 12. Here's very important where it says renewal method. You're going to click on the drop down window and you're going to do in-service points. In-service points is a synonym to your master plan points from your My Learning Plan. So in-service points is the key word there, and then you can add whatever other certificates areas you're adding on. So here's where you add your 2 subjects or however many subjects you are renewing. If you have any endorsements like your ESO endorsement, it will automatically add to those subjects. So just make sure that you have your subjects and then you can click next. Okay, so this page right here asks about your students with disabilities credit. So if you've taken the ESE course, then yes, you have your current credit. If you have not, good Lord, go back and do it because you can't recertify.
Or if you have those classes banked, there's a option for you to click if you have those banked courses.
Perfect. Okay, so then you'll be at this page, which is pretty much your summary page. Please make sure that you scroll all the way down and that you look through all the information. If there's anything that is incorrect, you have these blue edit buttons on the right hand side and you'll be able to fix and edit anything that is incorrect. But this is your last view before you actually submit and it gets uploaded to the Department of Education. Okay, so once you review your summary and you submit, you'll go onto this page. And here it might say something like this, that there was an error, but that the data was submitted successfully. Just in case, you want to view the PDF summary report and you want to print it and keep it as a copy for yourself. Okay, so after you submitted your application, remember you have to go back to this page over here because this is a 2-step process. So you just did everything at the Florida Department of Education. Now your step 2 is you're going to pay online by clicking here. So go online, unless you want to visit Dade County Public Schools School Board Administration Building. You're going to click on here and then you're going to click on the second button, Renewal of State Certificate. It is going to tell you what the price is and you're going to add it to your cart. So add it to your cart. And then I don't know why, sometimes it might say that you are adding 2 certificates. Don't pay $150, just pay it one time, $75, and then you're gonna hit check out. And so if you are a current user, you're gonna put your name in there. If you're not a current user, you're gonna sign up here, create a new profile.
But it's a single sign-on. So if you're currently with Dade County Public Schools, you will put your employee ID number and password that you use to go into the portal.
Right. So if it's a single user. So if you do have all that information, you're just gonna log in right here. If you do not have that information, then you're gonna have to start brand new over here. But hopefully you can just use your Dade Schools username and your password and keep it moving. Okay, so once you have submitted all your credit card information and you verified it, you will come to a screen at the end that says thank you. And we encourage you to print it and keep it for your personal records. And that should be it.
So it will have a confirmation number as well.
It will have a confirmation number as well. Remember, after 30 days, go back to the Department of Education website and you can actually view your digital file of your new certificate in case you don't see it come in as an email. They are no longer mailing them to you, so you have to come back and check.